Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 5. We are doing our first ever career mode race, and it's on board the Suzuki RGV 250. So I've got the AI at the hardest difficulty, I've upgraded the Suzuki, and we've got the AI set to pressing, I do believe, so they might be quite aggressive in this one, so we'll see what happens. But going into turn 1, can we be strong, can we be brave and go around the outside? It's close! Ooh, a little bit strong in acceleration there. You see the rear wheel wanted to kick out. I'm not currently running any traction control, any anti-wheelie. Maybe anti-wheelie too, actually. But I know there's no traction control or ABS with this bike right now. I've turned the majority of that off. Now, of course, guys, if you're new and you haven't seen Ride 5 yet, definitely check out my first gameplay video on Monday. And definitely also check out the review. Also landed on Monday. And of course, if you're from that video and you're yet to subscribe, now is a great time to do so. So definitely hit that button, because I have a lot more Ride 5 content planned very, very soon. Oh, a little bit wide there, almost getting a penalty. But to the right, that's cutting the apex fine. But look at the strength and acceleration there. We're right alongside the Aprilia, which is by far the most superior bike in the 250cc class. It's a legendary historic bike. Everybody knows that. It's amazing. So there it is. There's the 20 riders on the left-hand side of your screen as well. If you hadn't seen it before, now you know. 20 riders in Ride 5. Now, of course, if I didn't even mention this, this is a championship mode. Our first race is combination of championship within the career mode, and there's only 3 laps each race. 3 races, 3 laps. 9 laps in total. It's a hell of a dash to make sure we try and win this championship, but we don't necessarily need to win every single one. We just need to be consistent, so bear that in mind. Very tight to the apex there for turn 4. Whoa, getting really close to the rear of the Aprilia again, going into Borgo San Lorenzo. Can we go around the outside to Casanova and Savelli? I guess we can. Oh, and he's still strong. The aggressive AI, the pressing AI, should I say, is pushing at the maximum here. But excuse me, Adriano Pereira, because I am coming through. Maybe not. Look at the speed. Yeah, I can't contend with Adriano there. Look at the speed of the Portuguese bike. The Aprilia in Italy. It's beautiful here in the Tuscan hills of Mugello. Oh, right on cue. Perfect move there from the AI. And I've got to say, this has been a fantastic battle. I hope the majority of races are like this in Ride 5. I really do. I know from my previous experience of playing like 15 hours already, it is obvious that the AI is going to be strong in some tracks, and the majority of it, I think they're going to be quite competitive, so I'm really looking forward to making more content in Ride 5. Really wanted that change direction. But yeah, we're very grateful at the minute as well, because of course I did get early access to this game, so I haven't been able to play about quite a lot of time. But if for you guys, this is what you can look forward to all season long. We've got 1 lap, 1 corner. Oh, up on the inside! Is it enough? He's going to get me on the speed. Oh, he's going to get me on the straight. No! Oh, no! He got me! The final lap, we did the identical lap times, but I'm guessing... No, our best lap was identical as well. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we finished second. Let's move on to Snetterton. So now then, back to England. It's time for one of my home races, let's say, here in Snetterton. We're starting again from 8th place on the grid, maybe a bit further down, so we maybe 10th on the 10th of the grid, 9th or something. We didn't quite see. But that's a lot of positions to try and gain, so let's try and be brave going into turn 1. Can we go around the outside? There's an Aprilia there. Look at that move around the outside. Perfuera style. I should be wearing the Lorenzo helmet. That's fantastic. Up on the brakes we go. Into the right-hander for Montreal. Beautifully done. One thing to mention though is I did find if you downshift to first gear and try and make that corner for Montreal, it almost results in an instant crash every time. I just don't think there's enough power in the bike to... Whoa! Charles Nolan! Oh my goodness, we're getting absolutely annihilated on that straight. Maybe there's a bit of rubber banding in effect there with the pressing AI. I'll have to try and look at that in a bit more detail, but for now... Ooh, really struggled into Nelson though, didn't they? Into Brundle and then into Bombhole around the corner. Oh wow, Rebecca Shino is really giving us a hard time here. I'm trying to get through, but I just can't go. I've just noticed I've never seen that that suit before. It's unbranded, isn't it? I can't really see. Is it Dainese? But I couldn't see it. I got distracted halfway through. Apologies, but I think it is definitely a branded set of leathers, but I just couldn't see which one it was. But anyway, across the line to finish the first lap. Our biggest threat was Adriano Pereira, and he's down in 8th. So not a bad result so far for us. There's not really that many straights for him to take advantage of, but that massive straight going into Brundle, yeah, that cost us a lot of time. But onto the brakes we go, and again, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not downshifting to first, because it's just a bit too risky. Bring on the power and get in that slipstream. We've got to get the slipstream here. The Aprilia RS250 is just too fast. Trying to pick up as much speed. We're going to bottom out in a minute. I didn't change any of the gear ratio. Probably should have done in hindsight, but of course hindsight's a wonderful thing. Around the outside, into Brundle, hard on the brakes going into Nelson. That's an overtake and a half, that is. That's a grown man's overtake. If I didn't mess that up then, that could have been YouTube short worthy. Maybe it still did make it. If I did, hello to you guys watching on the YouTube short. But now, into the right hand side for Coram. Got to keep holding the line here. Surprised we managed to get a 0.5 of a second advantage, but now hard on the brakes. Oh, we messed it up going into Murray's. Oh, it's cost us so much time. Rebecca Shino is giving us a tough time here. A very, very difficult time. Into the slipstream we will go. Adriano Pereira still down there in 9th. Charles Nolan, who had a fantastic start, down there to 10th as well, so he's helping us get some more points if he stays ahead of Adriano. But now onto the brakes we go. Ooh, trying everything to stop the RGV 250 there, but unfortunately it wasn't enough, and I think I'm going to have to concede now to second place. How far behind is Sabina Ferry? 0.7 of a second. Is she also on an Aprilia? The two birds are beating me here. The two ladies are absolutely battering us here. At least one of them is. Into the left-hand side, downshift a bit too prematurely there, but now into the right for Nelson. Rebecca Shino still got it. 0.7 of a second. Be praised to the Italian fans. They're going to be loving this one. They may have not got the victory in the Tuscan Hills of Mugello, but they're going to get it here in Snetterton. It's not quite the same sight of beauty and scenery, but there it is. Could do a go for a late lunge. Ah, yeah, that was just too ambitious. That would have been very audacious if we were to launch it up on the inside there. A bit like a BSB move, but with 250cc's. Anyway, across the line, it will be another second place, but that's important for our championship challenge. That puts us in a pretty good situation for race 3 coming up in just a few moments' time. So very important, we now have a 4-point championship lead ahead of Rebecca Shino and 8 points ahead of Adriano Pereira. But now it's time for Valencia, the final race of our championship. This very short 250cc championship is on the money if we stay ahead of Rebecca Shino. Wow, look at the AI really struggling to get off the line there here in Valencia. Marilyn Gordon got to the top, and then Adriano Pereira, the person we didn't want to get over in the front there. Goodness me, that's an aggressive lunge from the AI. I know they said they were pressing, but goodness me, they absolutely launched everything into that first corner attack. Wow. Now there's more contact above. I don't see Rebecca Shino, and I know for a fact Adriano Pereira was involved in that contact and collision just a moment ago. We've got Jacques Murray and Gunther Kutchler ahead of us. None of these are featured in our championship. This could be the dream situation for us in this sprint championship, let's say. This has been great. I'm really enjoying this one. I've got to say, I'm so pleased to have Ride 5. It's been absolutely fantastic. Playing it early has been great. Building all the content and just being prepared, ready for the moment when I can finally release the videos to you guys. So that's happening now, of course, a very special moment. But now into the right-hand side. Of course, something else to notice, there's no special livery, there's no special helmet, of course, because Sergio 23, my designer, hasn't got the game yet. So, well, he may have at this point anyway, so, but these points to me recording this video, he didn't have it, so I'm using some very bog standard leathers and liveries at this point. I did make my own Stay Ace on the back of the rider, so yeah, I'm not adverse to making edits and stuff like that. I'm just not very good at designing things like that, so my skill lies in the commentary, I hope. So anyway, chasing down Gunther Kutchler. I'm quite strong here into the Doohan corner. Not quite as strong as I would have wanted to. He seemed to have baited me in for that lunge and then decided to close the door. But the Honda at the minute is looking quite strong, and of course with the Aprilia, we know how strong they are. Trying to go around the outside into the Nico Tirol corner, not going to work, but a quick change of direction, also not going to work. But look at him, he's going through it. The German fancies this one. Will he have the outside line back in the inside? He does. Smart lunge, smart riding there from Gunther Kutschler. The German is now into the lead, but temporarily, because we have the slipstream, we have the cojones. We're up in the lead. Can we be beaten on the brakes? Not quite. Nice. Oh, he got the corner. Where's he going? You should put him on MotoGP's 23's live GP mode. He'll fit right in there. But now on the brakes we go for the Adrian Campos corner. This will be the penultimate time of going on the power to get across the line. The man with the Cortec leathers is on the right hand side. He's still there, but he is not going to deter us from winning this one. Rebecca Shino in 7th, Adriana Pereira down in 14th. Oh, this is it. We've definitely won this. We don't even need to win this race, but you better believe you're not watching a DrAce video without me winning a race. Come on, surely. I mean, you've seen it before, but still, I don't want it to happen here. Ooh, big contact there. Again, they're sort of baiting me in on that one. I feel like I'm making contact because they're braking too early in that corner. Might be wrong, but yeah, I wanted to... Oh, goodness me. Aggressive on the brakes. You can't be aggressive like you can on Ride 4. There's a nice, fine-tuned amount of aggression here in Ride 5, and it just feels good. The more I play it, the better I feel, and the better I have an understanding of this fantastic game. And I've got to say, I adore the physics. I really adore the way Ride 5 feels. You've probably seen it in my review already, but yeah, if you didn't, that's a little bit of an update for you, or a spoiler, let's say. So anyway, into the left-hand side for turn 8. Quick change of direction. We've got to get this absolutely nailed on. I wanted that lunge there, but it wasn't happening. But into the Adrian Campos corner. We're getting forced to go around the outside here. We're going to have to brave it. We've done it. No. Yes. Have we? Bring on the power. I'm going to try and avoid him. We'll have a look to the right-hand side if he's there. I think we've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, our first Ride 5 victory in the career mode, and our first Ride 5 championship victory also in career mode as well. So there you go then, guys. I'm happy with that one. It is great to have Ride 5 in my possession, and it's great to be making content for you guys. So if you enjoyed, let me know in the comment section down below, and if you want to see more videos just like this, be sure to subscribe for a lot more Ride 5 content. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.